Hey, grace and peace, everybody. It's your fearless girls leader, Dr. T. How you all doing today, tonight, this evening, wherever you are in the time zone? Good to have you on. Thanks so much for tuning in. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Why don't you take a moment, tag somebody, tell somebody, share it on your timeline, let everybody know that they need to tune in and you do not want them to miss it. You don't want them to miss a thing. It's good to have you all on today. So I'm like in real chill mode, like today is a real chill day for me. I'm very grateful that I am the type of person, I think I look very cute in makeup, but I don't have to have it on, and so I'm glad that I'm okay with me as it relates to that. But thank you all so much for being tuned in. Shout out to those who are watching the replay. It's good to have you all on. Even though you may be watching the replay, you still have an opportunity to share it, and you'll still have just as good of an opportunity to be blessed by it, for it to make a difference in your life. So thank you all so much on that. So I see you all. Thanks so much for sharing and tagging and shouting out. It's good to see each and every one of you on with us tonight, with me tonight. Let me not say us like it's more than just me. Anyway, so shout out to those, like I said, for the replay. And then let's just jump in. Last week, we kicked off October with a bang. Yes, we did. We kicked off October with a serious bang. And, we officially declared October that it's just going to be great. We're going to have a great month. If you are in agreement, if you believe that you're going to have a great month, I want you to say just that on the timeline. Say, I am going to have a terrific month. October is going to be a great month for you. It is. It is. In fact, last week, I asked you all to get in faith with me for you. I asked you to get in faith with me for you. So I want you to have some great things happening in your life. Yes, I want you to have some great things happening in your life this month. It might as well happen this month. Yes, it might as well. So I want you to experience an overwhelming, outstanding, and overflowing October. I told you that last week. I still believe it. Yes, I see you all. You're going to have a terrific month. You are. It's going to be really good. And so I also declared that this is a season for you to triumph. And I want you to be in a position where you're ready to triumph. I'm ready for some incredible things to happen for you. And you might as well get in agreement with me and expect some great things to happen. And I declare that it's happening for you now. I declare that all of those things that have been so cloudy before, that they're clearing up now. And I just declare it. I declare it. This is your season for triumph. It's time for you to begin to win. It's time for you to see some progress. It's time for you to turn the page. It's time for you to have a new chapter. It's time for you to go to the next level. It is time. I need you to be in agreement with me and know that it is absolutely time. So whatever you're doing in life right now, I want you to be ready for God to do more for you. Yep, I'm a Jesus lover. It's who I am. It's what I do. It's how I roll. So that's an expectation. It's an expectation for great things to happen. And I want you to be ready for those things to happen. That's right. So whatever's going on, I want you to be ready. And here's the other thing. Don't be shocked when crazy stuff try to happen, because you already have declared that you're going to have a great month. So you can't be thrown off and shocked when crazy things or a bunch of distractions come. Shake it off. Somebody put in the timeline, shake it off. I want you to shake it off. I want you to be ready for some great things to happen for you. Yes, you. I want you to be ready for it. I want you to expect it. I want you to act like it. I want you to believe it. I want you to live it. I want you to breathe it. I want you to expect some great things to happen. It is time for some great things to happen just for you. That's right, just for you. You got to get in agreement with me on it now. I said shake it off. That's right, shake it off, and let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. All right, let me jump in, because y'all, listen, I'm kind of getting into a different I'm getting into a different mode. I'm good with it. But I want to make sure that I stay focused. So I'm going to stay focused and make sure that we are on track. I come against a spirit of depression now in Jesus' name. I come against a spirit of condemnation. I come against that now. I have an expectation for you to be able to shake it off. Shake it off. You should expect things to be different. Expect things to get better. Look for things to get better. Act like things are going to get better. Talk like things are going to get better. Think like things are going to get better. You are one step away from getting things to move to the next level, for things to be great. I want you to know that there is a time for triumph, and your time for triumph is right now. I hope you got that. I hope you receive it. If you receive it, just put it in the timeline. Say, I receive it. Put it in the timeline and just say, I receive it. I want you to receive it. I want you to be ready for what is going to happen in the coming days and weeks. I want you to be ready for it. Ready. So, and thank you all so much. I'm trying to get something set here because I want to make sure all my folks are good. So let's see. Very good. So October, you all know that we already talked about good. I see you all saying you receive it. Excellent. So October is Health, Wellness, and Awareness Month. Health, Wellness, and Awareness Month. And I'm ready for some good things to happen for us health-wise. In fact, I've been sort of talking about it differently. I've been really kind of talking about myself. Now, I'm talking about me. I've been talking about my health differently. I've been saying some different things because I'm gonna be the best me. But I don't want to get ahead of myself on today's nugget because today's nugget is good. We kicked off last week with our Health, Wellness, and Awareness Month. We kicked off last week when we started talking about our mind needs mental peace. Your mind needs that mental peace. That's right. Your mind needs that mental peace. Mental peace, P-E-A-C-E, peace. So I want you to be ready for some things to happen where your mind is settling and you're not all over the place, and you can think succinctly. You make good decisions. You know how to make decisions well. You don't vacillate. You're not like all over and changing your mind. You stick with it. You know what you need to do. You know the decisions you need to make. You're a smart, fearless girl. You are. You're smart and you're fearless. So I need you to receive that. So as you receive that, you'll begin to have more confidence in yourself and in your mind. So we highlighted a few elements with that will help us stay healthy mentally. And we said that resting is important. We have to click our own off switch sometimes. Resting is important. We said playing is important. We work hard, we play hard. We said eating is important. Eat right and never estimate the power of food and fellowship. We said creating is important as well. Do something to create and develop yourself personally. That is something that you have to do. You got to do this for yourself. And then you got to have that caring piece. Caring is important. We wrapped up with the idea that there is nothing greater than the essence of love. And all of these things are important to us because they help keep us in a mentally peaceful place. Don't let anybody disturb your peace. Somebody put that in the timeline. Don't you let anybody disturb your peace. Don't do it. Don't let anybody disturb your peace. I hope y'all got that. Don't let anybody disturb your peace. So it's important for you to be the person who protects, who captures and protects and keeps yourself in a place where you don't let anybody throw you off. That's right. So tonight, our nugget is going to give us a quick booster shot on making sure that we are taking care of ourselves health-wise. Now, we'll talk about cups, coffee, and conversation in just a few minutes, but I need you to understand that with us talking about this, you got to have some things that you have in place that you take better care of yourself health-wise. So today's nugget is you only have one. You only have one. Put that in the timeline. You only have one. So you can say I only have one. And this is what we're talking about. Talking about. That was contray. This is what we are talking about. We are talking about we only have one body. We only have one body. And so we have to take care of this body. You have to take care of your body. You have to take care of your body. I hope y'all getting it. You have to take care of your body. So I was looking and I realized that there are some top women's health issues, and there's something. So heart disease is number one, stroke, diabetes, maternal health issues, UTIs, breast cancer, and osteoporosis. Those are kind of considered the top women's health issues. But I wanted to do a little deeper dive in it, because I know that the majority, not all, but a lot of African American women watch Fearless Fridays, and so I wanted to do a deeper dive in it, and I wanted to kind of do some research and figure out what are the top medical issues for Black women. And so, I'm going to give you the top 10. I'm going to give you the top 10 because we got to take care of these bodies. So, number one is heart disease. Then there's cancer, stroke, diabetes, Alzheimer's, unintentional injuries. Is that not crazy? Chronic lower respiratory issues, kidney disease, septicemia, that's basically sepsis, and hypertension, high blood pressure. And so when we look at these things, we have to do better with taking care of our bodies. So most of you know that my mom went home to be with the Lord in May. And my mom, the reason she transitioned, it's something that was a sudden onset last year. I know you all have followed for a good minute. You heard me talk about it last year. 6 days after my mother's 75th birthday, her heart stopped. And so she subsequently went home to be with the Lord. And it was, even though it was ultimately connected to her heart, it wasn't her heart that gave. Well, there's a lot to that. I don't want to get all into details, but it was connected to something that was heart disease related. That's the whole point. So when we talk about that, I want you to look at these things because we have to take care of our bodies. And when I went to the hospital with my mom last year, I got there like the very next day. I got there the night that it happened, but I was in the hospital with her the next day. And I heard the doctor say something that not only was it something that was really, really simple, but it was super, super enlightening for me. I know it, but sometimes when you hear something, it makes it like give you that aha moment. And she said to my mother, the doctor said to my mother, she said, "Pat, your heart is 75 years old." And that's when it just kind of hit me. I'm like, everything in my body is in its 50s. And it has had to work 365, 24/7, nonstop. And so I'm now from that day, I am now much more cognizant of the things that happen with my body as it relates to me making sure that I'm doing everything that I can to take care of this one body. I don't get a do-over. I don't have one that I can replace it with. This is the body that I've been given, and I have to make sure that I take care of it. And I want you to make sure that you're taking care of yours. So this month, we're looking at these things so that we can do better. So I'm not going to be, I don't want to belabor this point, but I need you to really give some real thought to it. Yes, it is a simple statement, but it's super, super powerful. So that I started doing a little bit of research, and I'm like, so what are some of the things that we can do and that we can do immediately to improve our health? So I'm going to give you those because we only have one. You only have one. You only have one body. And so the first thing, of course, we all know this, is physical activity. Physical activity needs to be done more often. We have to make sure that we're getting up and moving. We're moving around. So many of you know that I generally, most of my work I do from my home. And I have certain places where I'm more productive. But one of the things that I try to do is I try to get up and move around on a regular basis. I have the very desk where it, lifts up, so I'm not always sitting. But at the end of the day, I have to move my body more. And so physical activity more often is the first thing that we can do immediately. And that is important. Then you got to prioritize your sleep. Now, I don't know if you all keep catching this, but that sleep piece is really critical. And a lot of times we don't get enough sleep. I want you to prioritize your sleep. Make sure you get enough sleep. Number 3, I want you to plan and keep your scheduled exams. Plan your exams and keep them. Plan your exams and keep them. Schedule these puppies. Get the puppies checked, and we're going to talk about that. We're doing Cups, Coffee, and Conversation. Get those puppies checked. Make sure you do that. And then that proper diet piece is important. Start somewhere. Start somewhere. Like one of the things that I have made a conscious effort to do for my own self is I am trying to work diligently not to eat after a certain hour. And so it may not always happen. So like, for instance, we went to dinner with some friends last night. So it was late. So I ate later than I normally am trying to. But I'm working to make sure I'm not eating so late at night. And then I try to watch my sugar intake. And I really try to watch my sugar intake at night. So all of these things make a difference. And then practice breaking up the monotony in your daily routine. So those are your 5 things. I hope you got them. Physical activity, you got to have it. Prioritize your sleep. Plan and keep scheduled exams. Have the proper diet, and then practice breaking up the monotony in your routine. These are things that we can do immediately to make sure we are moving forward with taking care of the only one we have, this one body we have. We have to take care of it. That's it. So thanks for tuning in for tonight's nugget. Listen, I need you to make sure you are registered for Cups, Coffee, and Conversation. It is next Saturday. It's a week from tomorrow, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Make sure you are there. Register today. I want you to register because we've got some great things planned for next week, and you do not want to miss any of it. Let me also encourage you, if you are creative, you should become a part of the Breastival. The Breastival is a festival of bras where we're going to have a competition where you you decorate your bra, and there's going to be some prizes given out. And so I want you to go to our website, go to Fearless Girls website, register for the Breastival. If you don't see it there, it is on our Facebook page, YouTube. I'll see if somebody can kind of post it in there for you all as well. But I need you to go ahead and register for Cups, Coffee, and Conversation. It is going to be epic, and I'm excited about it because we're going to have coffees and teas from around the world. I can't wait. It's going to be great. And then we're going to have this incredible panel discussion. We've got the Breastival. We're going to really, really have some fun. We've got some fun things planned, and you do not want to miss it. So make sure that you register. Make sure you register. I see somebody already said #registered. Yep, I see it. So register for the Breastival. There is no cost to compete in the Breastival, but you must register. You have to register. So go to our website. Click on the registration links. wearefearlessgirls.com. Click on the registration links so that you can register. You do not want to miss it. And I'm just like so excited about it. So register for Cups, Coffee, and Conversation. It is only $10. And I'm really, really looking forward to it. If you haven't done this already, make sure that you become a monthly supporter of Fearless Girls. Do it, do it. I'm excited about you doing it. There are several ways that you can do it. You can use Givelify. You can use Cash App. We do now have our own Venmo slide. I'm really excited about having the different ways for you to become a monthly supporter, but definitely take the time and become a monthly supporter. Miss it. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. That's right. So, yeah, let's do that. Okay. What is happening? Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. There we go. There we go. Very good. Very good. So thank you all so much. You can use those different ways to sow your seed and become a monthly supporter, but make sure you register for Cups, Coffee, and Conversation. And of course, as I always say, girls with dreams, they become women with vision. Bye. I'll see you all next time. I'm going to see you at Cups and Coffee and Conversation next Saturday, but I'll be on next Friday as well. Bye.